folks, I'm Raz, and in today's video I'm going to share with you an IELTS Speaking Cue Card, which is describe a large company that you're interested in. You should say what the company is, what kind of business it does, how you know about it, how you feel about it, and explain why you have an interest in this company. Alright, so let me share an idle answer that can help you score a good band. Everyone dreams to work in such an environment which not only promotes healthy competition but also comprises of amicable employees. Thousands of people are frantically juggling their work-life balance. Your work can be a true driver for a fulfilling, high-quality life. Even though I always wanted to build my own company and be an entrepreneur, yet I've changed my mind and want to gain some relevant experience before I establish something of my own. I overwhelmingly came across a renowned company that has lured me because of its perks and is named as Google, which is proud to be an equal opportunity workplace and is an affirmative action employer. Yes, I really would like to be a part of Google, where I can join a pool of diverse perspectives and experiences. In fact, while surfing the web, I came across Google, which was termed as the best company to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. When I searched about the company's profile, I got to know that it has more than 1 lakh employees working for it. Moreover, Google is a US multinational technology company that specializes in internet-related services and products, which includes online advertising technologies, leading search engine, cloud computing, software and hardware. It is considered one of the big 5 technology companies in US IT industry alongside Amazon, Facebook, Apple and Microsoft. While it might be predictable that Google would become the king of the web and a trailblazer for technology innovations, there's something no one really saw coming a decade ago. Google has become a leading exemplar of workplace culture as it focuses more on their employees rather than the results themselves. According to them, effective teamwork is central to productivity, inventiveness, and steady success of workers and companies alike. Moreover, the most fascinating thing about Google is its unusual and extraordinary workplace designs as part of its model of motivation. Office putting greens, vintage subway cars, and revolving bookcases are among zany features that can be found in Google's charismatic offices. Each workplace is designed to stimulate creativity and ultimately encourage social interaction with members from structurally separate teams, someone who an employee wouldn't normally network with. Going by numbers, 86% of Googlers say they're extremely or fairly satisfied with their job. I feel this is a win-win situation because happy employees shall be more productive and engaged in the workplace. I would consider myself fortunate if I get the chance to work there to quench my passion. Alright, so follow-up questions. The first one is, what are the differences between a big company and a small company? Big companies work at an international level, so it is a status symbol to work in these companies. The second advantage is that the company offers an excellent salary and incentives to its employees and provides extra facilities like traveling and health insurance. On the other hand, small-scale companies are only limited in a single city or state. These companies offer inadequate perks and do not provide extra facilities. Next question. Are there many companies, big companies in your country? Yes, surely there are many significant companies in my country. To name a few: American Express, British Airways, Cisco Systems, TCS, Infosys, Google, etc. Many international companies have also outsourced their branches in India. Next question, what are the good things about working for a big company? One can look forward to career development and opportunities working in epic companies. Formal training programs are often readily available in large companies. For instance, large companies generally offer higher salaries and bonuses. Next question, how can a small company grow big? There are many methods through which a small company becomes a big one. First, the company can employ skilled and professional workers. Second, to implement right market strategies that can be very helpful in growing business. Next question, should big companies donate more to charities? In my opinion, yes, they should donate more to NGOs. Ordinary people can provide small help like food and clothes, but only big firms can provide massive financial support to charities through which poor children get proper education and underprivileged people get improved life. Is it difficult to get a promotion in a large company? Yes, it is tough to get promotions and lateral moves in a big company because many skilled and professional people work there, so it is tough to beat them. Moreover, it is possible only when a person works very diligently and has the right patience level. Next question, are there many large companies in your country? Why do you think that is? Yes, there are a lot. In fact, most of the largest companies in the world have a presence here. I guess it's because it's an important region and labor and manufacturing costs here are a lot lower than in the US or Europe, for example. So it makes sense for them to have manufacturing plants here. We also have a rapidly developing economy, so it's a booming consumer market as well at the moment, which has attracted a lot of large foreign companies to invest here and establish a presence. Next question, what are some of the differences between large national companies and international companies in your country apart from the size? Well, national companies usually have a long history of being in the country. Obviously, they were started here. Most of the large multinational enterprises that are here now have arrived in recent decades, although some of them have been here longer. Another difference is that some of the large multinational companies manufacture and sell their products here. On the other hand, some national companies mainly export their finished products to other countries because the domestic market is not large enough to support their capacity. Next question, which types of companies generally provide better working conditions for their employees? Are there any other benefits these companies typically provide? That's difficult to say because some national companies are really big and are considered to be excellent employers. Yet on the whole, I suppose that international companies generally have a reputation for providing better employment conditions, benefits, and long-term career opportunities. However, they are also the first to cut jobs when things get tough. They are less personal. Some employees feel like they are just a number rather than an important person for the organization. It also depends on which part of the organization you work. For example, many professionals working in multinational companies enjoy really good conditions, even though they have a lot of work and usually a lot of stress as well. But also, some workers on assembly lines or in manufacturing plants might think their conditions are no better than working for a local company. The last question, would you prefer to work in a small company or a large company? Why would you choose that kind of company? If I had to choose, I would probably go for a large company at the moment. It's a better opportunity to develop my career, learn more, gain experience, and work with experienced professionals. Later in life, I would probably consider working for a smaller company if the position sounds interesting, maybe if I was part of the top management team. So thank you friends for watching this video and keep watching more IELTS Speaking Cue Card videos and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.